Alright guys, today we're going to do a short unboxing video of the Fortunato 500 series coilovers. I have the Swift Spring upgrade. It will be going on my Nissan 350Z. So, just going to tell you a little bit about this. So, I ordered these coilovers about 46 or 47 days ago. So, build time for me was 7 weeks, a lot longer than the 2 to 3 weeks on their website. I know that they're hand built, but I know a lot of people that have waited 15 days, and I've known some people that have waited 4 months for Broadway Static, which is their static series. So anyhow, just wanted to throw that out there. This is my entire review of Fortunato coilovers. I'm gonna put them on the car. I'm not gonna really do an install video because my car is it had coilovers on it before. It has an angle kit and true rears, so it's just not gonna be and everything's off as you see. So it's not gonna be a great install video, but I'm gonna do a rod quality video and this full unboxing, so here we go. All right, so box. I noticed that there's a good sized gouge in the box right here. I doubt that it did anything wrong with the product. It might have had straps on it at one point in time, or somebody just dropped it on the legs, which there's no signs of there really been a full strap. So we're gonna take it that somebody dropped it on the corner or something. So probably, most likely, a flaw from FedEx themselves. I'm just gonna cut this box open. It feels extremely heavy. I mean, like, extremely heavy. Way heavier than what I remember coilovers feeling. Let's see what we got. So, Fortunato certificate of assembly. Got some Fortunato stickers right here. Gave me a nice t-shirt for the weight, and that's a really good thing. They didn't have to do this, and they also gave me free shipping for the extra long weight. You're gonna have 2 spanner wrenches, small one and big one. They also have a couple size holes inside there that I'm not really used to seeing inside there, so it probably helps it taking off something. Here we go. There goes the rear. They actually look really good. Clicks are really far apart, which is cool. Not used to feeling them that far apart from each other. I like it though. Big locking rings, a lot bigger than what I'm used to seeing also, which is another good thing. One thing that's odd, okay, it's not really odd, but a lot of times you'll see with coilover brands, they will have 2 locking collars. On these, there's one bottom locking collar that locks down, and then there's one top one with an Allen wrench inside of it. You can see it right there. Allen bolt inside of it. I think that's pretty nice. You don't have to deal with 2 or anything like that. So far so good. There's one of the rears. I'm just gonna open up one front, and as long as they're okay, I'm not gonna open up both sides just to make the video a little bit shorter for you, unless there's an issue. And let's poke it a little bit. Probably should have put a little bit of foam or something around there, but it's no big deal. Here you go. There's one of the fronts. Again, same style. Got a little Allen key to release the top ring. And here we go. I'm taking this as if I ever need to take this off. I got a tool for that. Don't really know what the rest of the tools are for just yet, but anyhow, good looking. Let's see. There you go. This is the Generation 7 coilover. All right. Now, I went with their stiffest spring rates in the front, which is a 16K. I went with a 12K in the rear. That's going to be closer to your more road racing, not drift aspect or setup. Usually with a drift setup, it seems like PBM, which is, you know, full drift suspension. Usually they set theirs up to be around 18K in the front and around 10K or 12K in the rear. I think it's 18K front, 10K or 8K in the rear is actually what it is. So it's a lot softer in the rear, so you can have constant traction on the track. I went with a lot stiffer. I went with 12Ks in the rear. The reason why I did that is Spirit Drift Series and a couple of other tracks that are newer, they usually use they usually have tracks in the parking lot. And if your car is not high, you're gonna bash the ground a lot because the track isn't totally smooth. So I got a little bit of a stiffer suspension, so when I go to the rougher tracks, I'm not beating on the ground. I know you could say I can just raise the car up. It's a drift car, it's not a show car, but you know, it's supposed to drift street style. So anyhow, let's get this car together, and my rest of my review will be coming soon. So I have that coilover right there installed. Here goes the other rear. I do want to say something about these coilovers. Be careful. Mine were not preload adjusted, or this wasn't tight. Now I don't know if this is, I mean, I know they have like their whole hand built for you, hand built suspension thing going on. I'm used to companies already having this set as preload, and I know if some people out there don't know a lot about coilovers, don't know how to preload their suspensions. Usually they come preload set, and all you do is adjust the height. These coilovers, the preload was not set on them, so I just want to make that known for everybody out there who are buying these to just check up on that. There's plenty of things, people will show you how to do it. Usually what you do is you take the coilover and you make sure the spring is loose. This spring is just tight on it. So I've screwed this one up underneath the spring until it was just snug. All right, you take this one and you run it up until it touches. Now, you move this one, which is gonna compress the spring now. You move it, tighten it up into the gap in between these two. Make sure this one doesn't move. Is the thickness of your spanner wrench. You wanna set that between it. That's usually around 5 millimeters, and usually that's where most people set their preload at. So usually you have also 2 spanners, so you can lock one at the bottom to make sure it doesn't spin. But these are pretty new, and I know they'll spin pretty easy. So, or you can just count threads up how much you screw this one to the right. But this isn't a install video or anything like that. So if you need more help with that, you should really look it up in a different video. Maybe I might make another video later. All right, here we go. All right, so I've had a little bit of time to be driving around this car. It is, I don't know what time it is, but anyhow, been driving around for a few. I can say that it doesn't ride harsh at all. I'm at 16K, 12K. I know that's not like stiff to Stance Boy standards, but compared to the average coilover, that's decently stiff, and it's riding like better than what it did with like low spring rates like 12 and 8. So I absolutely love it. I have no complaints with it so far. I'm hearing a couple of noises that doesn't have anything to do with my suspension, so I'm probably going to pull over and figure that out. One thing I can say that I do not like about these coilovers though, and this is really important, I have 18-inch wheels. I could barely even get my tire to get near my fender. Like, I'm just on the tire. Like, it's really a shipment in the rear, and because of the way their collars, I just can't take out a collar like I did with my last one and get decent fitment. So I'm gonna have to get shorter springs for it. I guess I'll contact Swiss Springs and see what I can do with that. But very unfortunate. But I mean, when I say it doesn't go low, it doesn't go low at all in the rear. Now I did notice with my angle kit that my front, hold on. I did notice that with my angle kit, my front goes really low now, like extremely low. So I don't know how it is with the car without lower control arms, but the front seems to go as low as I could possibly ever want it to. It's just the rear that has the real problem. So just take that in consideration. Like, I know there's extreme lows and stuff like that can make you go really low. My brother's car is extremely low with extreme lows, BCs on his. So if you're doing it for stance, I would definitely recommend looking into that. And even if you're doing it for a race aspect, I would definitely recommend you looking into Stihl BC extreme loads with good spring rates, or Part Shop Max or something. I don't have a review on Part Shop Max, but hopefully soon I do. So anyhow, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll give you more detailed videos.